Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to take a model rigged for Unreal Engine 4 and turn it into a skin mod for Trilogy. So the first step is to load up the mod kit. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new mod. We're just going to call it skin mod. Then I will create a new folder in it called meshes. And then next I'm going to go ahead and import the Bones FBX off my desktop that we created in the previous video where we rigged up this model for Unreal Engine 4. So this is a Unreal Engine 4 rigged model, this bones.fbx. I'll hit open. And we want to select the skeleton I've provided in the mod kit, this UE4 mannequin skeleton. So it will attach that model to this skeleton so that it can reuse the animations in the game. And then also I provided this physics asset you want to attach it to as well. And then just make sure import normals and tangents is selected. All of this, it might not be shown on yours right away, so you have to click this down arrow, show advanced, to see this area here. So once those three things are done, just hit import and then just do file, save all. And at this point we want to rename everything to a proper convention, so we'll call this m_bones body. We'll call this m_bones head. And this one's actually the body. So this will be T-bones. Sorry, this is the head. And then this one's going to be T_bones body. And then finally the skeletal mesh will be SK_bones. So the next thing we're going to want to do is set up these materials. So we'll open up both of them. We'll just do one at a time. So we'll drag this over, then we'll click off of it, and then we'll make it a masked two-sided, and then plug the alpha channel into the opacity mask. Then we'll compile, and then we'll save. And we'll do the same thing here. Bring this over. We'll click off of it to get the material options, and then we'll make it a masked two-sided and plug the alpha channel into the opacity mask. And that will basically treat anything that's black. Anything black is going to be on this alpha channel, which means anything black is going to be opaque. And two-sided will allow us to see the other side of the bones. So yep, so that's been applied and saved, and same with that one. And then so we can take a look at it, and there it is. So this looks pretty good. All right. So the next step, we need to actually create child blueprints of the characters from the game. So we have to go up here to the mod kits content folder, into the core folder, characters, and then right click on the non-VR character and create a child blueprint class, and then right click on the VR character and create a child blueprint class, and then click both of these child classes you just created and drag them right over here to the, back into the skin mod that we're working on. Just hit move. That will move and save them, and let's rename those. So we'll get rid of the child, and then we'll call this character_bones for non-VR, and same thing with this. Okay, so let's open both of them. Just compile compiling and saving everything for now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to want to override the skeletal mesh. So we'll click the skeletal mesh right here, and then we'll actually click the skeletal mesh here, and then we'll select the skeletal mesh, this SK bones that we created. If you hover, you can see the path is skin mod, so that's the one we want from skin mod meshes. So we'll grab that. Then we'll go ahead and move it down by -88 in the Z and by -90 like that. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Grab the mesh, move it down, and rotate it. All right, so the next thing we want to do is, I'm not really sure why, but for some reason, these materials right here, I've had to set them through the construction script to get it to work properly. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but I'm going to continue to do it just in case. So just drag off of, well, I first selected this, then to the construction script, not the event graph, but the construction script, and then right off here we just do a sequence. And since we want to set this mesh component, we want to set this material element 0 and element 1, we just want to drag this into the graph and then drag off of it and say set material. Oops. And connect it. Do a reroute node just by double clicking. And we'll just copy and paste this. Connect that to sequence 2, reroute, and then I'm highlighting this and then hitting Q. And then I'm also using the arrow keys to move them around sometimes as well. So element 0 should be the head, but it has to be, we want to make sure it's the head from the one that, from our mod, from the mod that we're creating. So as you can see, if I hover, I can see this is the skin mod meshes M bones head. So that's what we want. So element 0, or this head right here, will now be explicitly set right here. So element 0 is set to head, and then we want to make this element 1, and then set that to M bones body that we created. And there we go. So we'll save that. And of course, you could add, if your model was more complex, if you had a lot more materials to assign, you can just continue to explicitly add them here as well. Most models have like 3 or 4, so it's not a big deal. You can just highlight and control C, and then go back over to our VR and just paste it. It's the exact same code, and just connect that, and we're good. Just compile both, and save all. All right. So now we'll just quickly, just for testing purposes, we'll actually go up to levels here, and we'll take this map template and drag it in to our skin mod content folder. So we'll just hit copy here, and then we'll just call that skin mod video or something, just so we know this is the map that we're working on. And so the game will automatically load. For right now, it's how it works. If you have a mod in the game, it will just automatically find these and load in whatever first model it finds out of the mods. So later we'll have a list to select, but for now it's very simple how it works. So yeah, so let's go ahead and now let's go ahead and build the mod. So we'll just go to package UGC and choose our skin mod, and we'll just package it off to the desktop. You can see down here it's working. Okay, and it actually did it, put it right up here. So let's go into that. So skinmod.pack, I'll copy that. And I'm going to copy it into the game. Into our mods folder. And then I will go ahead and load the game. practice, and there's our skin mod video map, and it should, when I launch it, and there we go, the skin that we created, the game's just used what we provided in the mod kit to override the default skin, and there it is. And this is the same exact skin that we rigged up in the previous video, so you can see that everything worked properly. And it works with all the animations and everything. Yep, and that's it. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.